Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons.
Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of What's Happening Wednesday. This is a weekly roundup show that I do on this channel that gives me the opportunity to do exactly that. Round up everything that's happened in the last week in the world of Transformers, with what's going on with my channel, and of course with what's going on my Instagram, which is toys_rus. And of course we'll also talk about and discuss things that we're going to look forward to as well. So before we get started, I always like to start with new figures, so let's have a look at this. And again, as predicted, yesterday was Transformers Tuesday, and in the UK and I think everywhere, because this broke social media very early, I mean like first thing in the day, we are going to be treated to a Generation Select leader class Galvatron. So everybody knows, in fact, this particular one here, I'll show you in a bit more detail anyway, talk about him in a second. Everybody knows that that's pretty much only just come out, and we're already treated to images of this guy. So there's a few more pictures of him on here. These are all direct from the Hasbro website, in honesty. So if you want to have a look, you can go to the Hasbro website yourself, check out all the pictures of him, and you can see they've turned his guns black, and they've basically just made him the Generation 1 colours, which I suppose if you're a G1 aficionado, it's brilliant. I know lots of people are saying that they really like this. Unfortunately, again, it's just going to be in a Generation Selects box. And I suppose for those of you who don't know or aren't too sure, this is the Generation 1 version of the particular figure. So they've got the colours spot on, but the biggest thing, obviously, or problem that they had with this was it didn't match the cartoon. And of course, one of the main reasons for that is this was based on the comic books. So I can show you now a couple of pictures of, and again, why this new Generation Selects, just, you know, for that reason, it looks absolutely fantastic, because this is taken from the UK comic, and that's the images there. Oops, stay still. That was used for him. So, you know, they've got the colours absolutely spot on there for that Generation Select. So if you're more of a comic book than a cartoon, then it's definitely going to be one for you guys to look at. Me, not too sure. I like the novelty of this guy. I think he's brilliant, and luckily enough, obviously, well, he came out in the UK Monday. Robot Recruit's got the Monday, and he got this shipped out to me to Tuesday. I got the video up straight away. I'm happy to report there's no QC issues. The arms are absolutely fine. Everything transformed absolutely perfect. So it looks like the ones that we're getting in the UK, and especially from there, no QC issues at all. So that's absolutely brilliant. Really pleased with that for obvious reasons. Again, not everybody's cup of tea, but I am going to start doing some Studio Series reviews. I've got a lot of the movie figures anyway, so it'll be interesting to see the difference between the Studio Series and the original figures. But there's some more in-hand images of Jolt, and to be honest, he's one of my favourite figures. Anyway, one of my favourite movie figures. There's some brilliant images of him. In fact, some fellow YouTubers have managed to get hold of him already and do a full video on him. But yeah, I think he looks, I was just wondering if I have, yeah, I've got, funnily enough, right by us. So that's the original one from Revenge of the Fallen. It looks like a much better updated version of that, doesn't it? And ironically enough, as I say, he's sitting there, and even more ironically, he's one of my favourite movie figures. Next thing, not official Transformers. This is Mastermind Creations R49 Mentis 01. And this is basically IDW's rung. First sort of shots. That's obviously the little scooter, and then they've got loads of head accessories as well. That's all that's available or to see with regard to him. So for the people out there who like their third parties, I suppose that's looking quite cool. And then just finally, although we've got one of these in the UK, we haven't got the others yet. Just something to whet your appetite. What a great picture that is. I thought I want to share that with you guys. That's just such a cool picture. I can't wait for wreckgar to make his way over here. Obviously we've got Studio Series hot rod, but I mean, that looks good, doesn't it? That looks something special, to be fair. Nope, there we go. That's all we are up to date with the new figures. Perfect. I've just mentioned, obviously, got the new Galvatron and no QC issues. I just wanted to report that because I know there's been a lot of people saying that they've got problems with the arms and all that sort of stuff. But obviously, I can't say for every single store, but for the ones, or for this one that I've got here, absolutely fine. No problem whatsoever. Second thing I want to talk about was what an amazing day Saturday was. What an amazing day. Managed to meet Paul Hitchens, lovely chap. Apologies really for not doing much recording, as I've said, this inside the store. It is just a small shop. The COVID rules was 3 people at one particular time. We had to wear our masks and everything. Of course, we couldn't shake hands and all that sort of stuff. So it just wouldn't have been exactly what I wanted to do. I mean, again, it was a brilliant day. I've got some great stuff. But I really felt that the videos that I wanted to do wouldn't be able to do them any justice, but I'm definitely going to be going back there. Definitely. And fingers crossed this time. There's a couple of people who put comments on here, a couple of people who put comments on Instagram. So, I mean, I'll meet anybody there, to be fair. If anybody wants to go, we'll meet everybody down there. So people like Ultra Marcus, Ed, who's Bumble Jumper, all that sort of stuff. If he does what he did last year, because there's supposed to be like an auto assembly, or I can't remember the exact name of what they call it in the UK now. And the weekend that obviously it's been cancelled and not on, last year he did basically opened his shop up still and people went down. So if he's doing that and he's umming and ahhing about it, 100% I'll be there, and maybe, you know, meet a few of you guys there as well. Can't wait to do that. It was such a good day. Everything was brilliant. I met Tim Banerjee, lovely bloke, so much in common. Matt Ayers as well, the guy selling Japanese figures as well, brilliant guy. Got me them Mexican primes, you know, amazing. Can't wait to do videos on them. Just had a great day, and I've done a video on it if you guys have not seen it. Just to have a look at his shop and just, I suppose, have a look at the things that we got. It was, you know, a few months culmination of everything, because again, I just couldn't go down there and get that in one go. We were looking forward to it. He was keeping me updated with the stock. I was speaking to Matt and Tim. Just what a great day. It was so good. But then this leads to an apology, because I was so tired when I came home. And I did an iguanas video. I did, and you see, this is how tired I still am right now, first thing on a Wednesday morning. It's still on the shelf, so bear with me 2 seconds, but I did it wrong. What I did was, when I transformed him, I probably should edit that, but anybody knows me by now, I don't really edit the videos, I just do them off the cuff as they are. So I'm just turning him quickly back into a robot, because, or ish, there he is. So he's in his robot. I brought the arms up like so, and I brought the legs back like so, and then for some reason, well, let's get to that in a minute. I put the gun in the top. In fact, I'll do that in a second. I put the wheels at the front like so, which looks good. And then thank you to Martin for pointing this out to me. In my silly tiredness state, I forgot to do something very simple, and that is rotate the arms back. So rather than go back and do the entire video again, I'm going to apologise publicly, show you what it should look like, and I've made a note on the thing, and when I do like a pretenders correlation video, I'll do that again and I'll do it properly. So there you go. There is a hands up. There's a blatant error, a blatant mistake on that video. So there we go. I've corrected myself there. Now I've lost my pen. Right, so I've done that. And then somebody else left a comment as well, like about what's the craziest sort of things and ideas for videos. And I've just been doing some World's Smallest Transformers videos, but this takes the biscuit. This is not an official, this is, I don't even know what this is. It can't be a KO, well, it's got it, or a third party, whatever it is, but that's the original windcharger. And I just want to share this with you because I think it's brilliant. Whether or not it warrants its own video, give me a shout. Yes, you can't even see it. You can't even see this windcharger, but it's not just like one of them world's smallest that don't do anything, because unbelievably, this little guy transforms. Now, I have no idea how big he is. He's probably, I mean, I work in centimetres in the UK. He's probably about a centimetre, just over a centimetre long. Definitely not wide. I'm going to do, maybe shall I do it? If you let me know. If you want a proper video on him, I will do one. But I just really wanted to share that with you because it's beyond tiny. It's beyond ridiculously tiny. One other thing I want to quickly discuss, and I'm probably going to do a full video in reaction to it as well, is that the new Kingdom trailer is out, and Wow, that looks stunning. I'm really excited for that. I think it looks really good. I don't want to say too much about it. This is why I'm going to do another video on it, just in case I don't want to give any spoilers away or ruin anything that what we've seen on the trailer. I know I showed one not so long ago, but that's all the things that we sort of knew. This trailer, of course, go watch it yourselves. It's on YouTube, it's on Netflix. The trailer, it looks fantastic. So I'm going to do a video on that. And then just briefly my reaction to it, because there's loads of things I want to discuss about it, but don't want to do too much on here in case it detracts away from this, and of course it spoils it for people because some people might not want to know. So that's the things that have happened. The things that are in the pipeline is I've still got my payment plan and one I did with Peter J. Rees and Magnum Prime. And that's a box from Chuck. It's in transit, it's coming over, so there's some stuff for us all. They're quite happy for me to open it all, show you what they've got, and of course I'm going to show you what I've got. There's another one that I've been doing with a little bit of a clue. Now I don't want to say where it's from, but again, Ed, Bumblejumper Ed, he's got something as well coming over with myself, and I don't want to spoil that just yet because he's ridiculously excited. So I'm really excited to have managed to be able to sort something out for him with regards to that. So that's coming, that's in transit in the post as we speak at the moment. And then I've got 2 other packages coming from America. One I know is definitely on the way, and it might surprise you because it's a couple of movie figures, but some figures I've been sourcing, and then the other ones are some newer ones as well. So fingers crossed they're on the way. Fingers crossed Matt gets better and he can get that sent over to me, which would be brilliant. So that's things that I suppose in the pipeline. With regards to things immediately, obviously again, Galvatron is up. I put it up a few hours early because I just wanted to get it up and get it out there for you guys. Tonight, Wednesday's video is going to be this guy. So a lot of new figures. So I know a lot of you just watch this for my G1 figures, but I will be back to G1 very soon. But I'm lucky enough because I got this from the Space Bridge to have Earthrise thrust. And yeah, can't wait to get him properly, have a look at, have a good old play with him. I'm really liking this mold, so I'm going to get a video done on him and I'm going to get this put up tonight. So that's Tuesday. Thursday, I'm probably going to do a G1 figure, so chuck some ideas at me. I like to do them pretty much straight off the cuff, get them done, because I have got quite a few new figures coming up as well. Saying that makes me sound like I'm contradicting myself. Friday, I'm going to try, and this is going to take some doing because, of course, he's got 6 different modes. It's good and bad he hasn't got a box. It's good because I've not got the space, but it's bad because I love the victory boxes. But big thanks again to Big Matt for this, who got me hold of this. And again, big thanks to TF Fangeek. I didn't realise just how rare this was, but even on TF Wiki, they didn't have the correct guns for him. They used 6-shots guns just for all the pictures. So made me realise just how rare he is, I suppose. So hopefully if I can get him done for Friday. I like to do Japanese figures on Friday purely for the reason exactly that they take quite a long time to do, and then it gives people a long time to watch them over the weekend rather than just a quick video during the night. And then other things that I've got in the pipeline, I've got Little Bug Bite, brilliant, love him. I say got quite a few new figures. I've got a loose one and a carded one of these, so I'm going to do a video on this. Back to some movie figures. Just loads going on. It just seems to be all go at the moment. Oh, and these people have asked me to do some of these, so I'll do some of these this weekend. I'm not going to be doing a toy haul. I don't think anything like that. Start to replenish some of the funds again, and yeah, catch up with maybe with some videos. Funnily enough, I've got one that I'm going to be putting in. It's like an outtakes or a deleted or a bloopers. This is a new tripod which I had to go and get because I was trying to get something sorted for him, just having a play around with him, and it just literally blew up. So I've kept that scene. I'm going to put it with a couple of others that I've saved for the past month or two, and probably just do like a bloopers or an edits bonus video on a Sunday instead of like a haul or something like that. But I think I've talked your heads off enough. Hopefully you found a lot of this interesting and it's not just me waffling along. And I say it all the time and I mean it. I really mean it, especially for, you know, I've just said, give me an idea for a G1 figure. Check the playlist first, or type the name of the figure into the search bar. If it comes up, and if there's not like 3 of the same one, I'll do it, no problem whatsoever. And I'll try and get, sure, I can't see any reason why I can't get it done. Fingers crossed for the football tomorrow. Not tomorrow, what am I about? Fingers crossed tonight. But yeah, let me know. Let me know if there's any figures that you want me to do. And of course, yeah, keep your ideas, all the suggestions coming in. And of course, yeah, take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.